Alright folks, hello and welcome to another AmuLIT stream. We're going to be playing some AmuLIT and yeah, we have a spicy number today. So this one comes to you today courtesy, of course, of the one and only Jose Moniz, my co-host in the Titan Talk podcast. And if you are not familiar with Jose, you should be. He posts very often on Twitter about like random lists. He loves spice, and today's list is no exception. He also streams every now and then, actually. But yeah, so what we have going on today is a heavy blue AmuLIT list featuring the better than all. 3 Jace Demise sculptors in the sideboard, hopefully helping battle those silly control decks in mid-range piles. So Jace is gonna be the tool of choice. Instead of using the reasonable boil approach, we are instead going all the other way towards the nonsense side of things and just jamming 3 Jaces. What this does is something that is actually pretty cool, which is allowing a very comfortable blue splash, because the mana base has already worked towards making Jace work. So we have 3 Breeding Pools, we have Crumbling Vestige, 2 Gemstone Mines, the 4 Semi-Gross Chambers, and Jose was playing 1 Ketria Triumph. I think that card is just bad, so instead of the Triumph, I am actually playing a 3rd fetch line. So we have 3 fetch lines today. Of course, fetch lines being the best and most efficient way of idolizing the Brainstorm ability from Jace the Mind Sculptor. And allowing you to shuffle to find fresh new cards whenever you draw on your next draw step. Of course, the Tuller Wests randomly tap for blue, which is pretty sweet. It does help with the blue source count, so we have 15 blue sources in the main deck, which is pretty sweet. However, for the things that I like about this list, which are the Jace Demise Sculptor and the Gusts, namely, there are some things that I don't like as much. For example, I think that the disputes, like, they're okay, but I feel like against the control decks in particular, this is not the way that I like to battle the control decks, because now the control decks basically have a ramp stapled onto them. So the disputes become dead pretty quickly, like a lot quicker than they used to before. So I don't love the dispute. Also, all of the control decks also play the fairy, which means that dispute is just embarrassing. We have the Bog in the sideboard, which is probably something that we have to do, but I'm not excited about. And we also have only 1 field, only 1 Valakut, which I feel like we have to do, because you need to make sure that your blue source count actually works. But a lot of the matchups where we want Field of the Dead now have access to multiple ways of answering our field, basically. Like between Field of Ruin, I always forget the name of this stupid card, Wildfire, placing Wildfire from the John decks, and even worse, the cleansing Jeskai Wildfire decks. Field of the Dead doesn't last long very often. We do have Ramen Excavator to kind of help in that aspect a little bit, but I don't know how impactful or whether that's gonna be enough. Also, we are pretty super naked actually against the red-black shadow deck. Like, we have Gusts that we can use to stop part of the nonsense, but like whenever a Shadow or a Scourge comes down, you're just like so it's gonna be what it is. So we're gonna see how this list goes. Jose has been doing pretty well with it, so that's nice, but the meme potential was just too damn high. So I just had to do it. Also, why is there another vial behind me? That's a lot better. GTMS has nothing on prime time, but Jace is better than all. Hell yeah, Rancid Flesh. It's time to get started. So sit back, relax, and let the Mind Sculptor get to you. Sun seems a little bit too slow. I think I'm gonna ship it. This is better. It's a lot of basics though. That's a lot of basics. That's a good draw though. Seems like we're gonna be forced here. Yes, we are. Actually, that makes sense because they were not really gonna be able to get too much value from Spell Snare. Might get mana leaked here. But if we just get oh no. Ah, shit. So this means that if we don't get mooned, we can actually just Asusa into Titan next turn, but I think that we're just gonna get mooned here. Yep. With my opponent. Oh. Main deck operate is interesting. I think I'd rather do this. It guarantees the Titan next turn anyway. I expect my opponent to have access to Cryptic here, though. So I guess that if we want to play around it, we're gonna have to do it like this. So musician yourself, can you explain why Jace Sculptor The Gathering is the best song of all time? That's a good question. That's a really good question. Well, when you have Jace Sculptor, which is already better than all, and you combine that with an even better, which is a song, then you end up with the better than all. I mean, eventually we're gonna have to draw either a Cavern or a Tolaria West. I think I'm interested in playing one of these, but not the other one, because if I naturally draw a Valakut, I want to make sure that I have enough stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. So they're probably gonna Mystic Sanctuary that back. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, they have a Cryptic in hand, so we know that for a fact. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do here is I am gonna jam my first Titan, because that means that my opponents, if they counter, that means that they can't kill my Dryad. Ifeno with the tier 1 sub, thank you so much for the 18 months, Ifeno. I appreciate the continued support. So why the heavy blue splash? Is this your brew? Is it a destination list? Good questions all around. It is a Jose's list, and it's fun. that's the main reason. Oh, Remand is annoying. I think I'm just gonna pack for a Dryad. It continues putting pressure on board. Now they're gonna be able to bolt the other Dryad. That's fine, but we're still on board. One, two, three, 4. See if they have another remand. Oh no, now they can actually counter and also bolt. Yeah, they have to fetch first. We have to grind through these counter spells though. I think they punted there. They could have Mystic Sanctuary back the Cryptic, and now they can't upgrade. They can't kill this Dryad. Well, this is good. We're still ahead. But if a Blood Moon comes down, there's nothing we can do at that point. I missed what they put on top. They got Opt back on top. Very interesting. Yeah, opponent with the completely gross silence. Down to one card though. They put it on the bottom. They're doing weird stuff over there. I think I'm just gonna pass here. They might have a bolt, which would be very annoying. Yeah, they do. That's annoying. But I'm trying to figure if I can find an opening. And now we actually have caverns, so that's nice. Four-turn clock. She said the madman. The madman with the tier 1 sub. 17 months ago I subbed to probably the best MTG modern channel I've ever seen and been a part of. Then he rated you and I subbed to love you. Wow, brutal. Thank you, Jose. Thank you, thank you. Let's play this one and let's pass the turn again. They had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Yeah, I know. I was getting there. And then I got God. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna play this fetch. And then pass the turn again. If they ever tap out, I'm packed in. 4 Mystic Sanctuaries. Jesus. Okay. Getting a braid on top. Okay. Down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. What's 11 lands? 11 lands means I can do both things. I guess I'm going to do that next turn because I can force my opponent to move first. Boyle off the top. Yeah, I sure would hope to be playing Boyle right now. So they're drawing the Abrade, and they're gonna need to Abrade my Asusa. Asusa down. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Force of negation is actually annoying. Alright, play another fetch, say go. Oh, here, hello. Hello there, Mr. Titan. Definitely gonna be really hurting for not being able to find the... Yeah, I definitely need to have access to Ghost Quarter here. Because I can get Cryptic locked otherwise. Not having Bog is a big deal. Spell Snare. Tap all creatures, draw a card. So this has to mean that they have another thing. So what we can do is we can just use the fetch land. So now I need a red source. Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we can get the haste land, and next turn we can haste. We can haste the zombie to attack for lethal after my opponent taps. Free zombie is free, I guess. So they kind of have to find a Blood Moon. I don't think they play Blood Moon if they're playing Wildfire, though. What they could be doing, though, is they could be... Draw 2. Okay. Draw 2. Yeah. So at this point, there's no way that they can stop me. Yeah. So what they were gonna, even if they did find the Cryptic, they were going to tap my dudes, and they were gonna be tapped out. And then what I was gonna do is I was gonna fetch after the Cryptic resolves and all my creatures are tapped. I was going to fetch for any island. I get a zombie from field, and then I haste it, so I can actually present lethal through my opponent Cryptic. Dispute sounds good. Mind Sculptor. Blood Moons would mean no Cryptic lock. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Do I want to play around Blood Moon? I feel like I probably do. Let's do this. I guess I'm not gonna bring in the Rex Sage, but I do like the other things. I probably do want Radiant Fountain, Castle Brig. Can go Shave 1 Pact, Shave 1 Amulet. Let's go with something like this. It is Jace and yeah, of course it is. You thought I was joking? Rancid Flesh? No, this is the real deal. This is sexy. sexy hand is sexy. God damn. Turn to Jace. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I guess I'm just gonna ship the Aether Gust. I didn't submit this deck today to not play a turn 2 Jace, okay? If you thought that I was going to not play a turn 2 Jace, ugh. Ugh. Yeah, okay. But I'm going to bounce the other land. I gotta do it, yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna do it, right? We can steal Jace again next turn thanks to this Breeding Pool. Remand. Okay. So now if they do have Blood Moon, we probably lose. So there's that. But if they don't have Blood Moon, okay. So close. Sure, I'm gonna use this turn to transmute. They're not gonna tap out. Not bad, not bad. I could Jace here if I wanted to. I think I'm just gonna cover on Giant. And pass. The problem is that with my opponent holding up 4 mana there, that just cannot go right for me. That's a problem. That's a big problem. The good thing is that if I do draw a Titan, I can play an uncounterable Titan this coming turn thanks to this Crumbling Vestige. They left me with everything. Feels bad, man. We're gonna go for Jace first. Yes. So we're probably gonna get Cryptic here. Cryptic counter draw probably. Snap Remand. Okay. Dispute would be nice here. Thalia. Like Condescend? Condescend wouldn't be doing much right now. So we're probably gonna get gusted here, but I feel like I am under the pressure to just jam. Why are we playing Jace? Why not? Is the rare question. Yeah, so now we just lose, right? Man, this Vendilion click was huge. Okay, that's actually lethal. Okay. Would be nice if Jace could bounce your lands. Yeah, it would be awesome. Okay, so I think I don't want Gusts. I'd rather have Pact and another AmuLIT. Because I don't think that my opponent's playing Blood Moons. Sure. T-Westing on 2. This is gonna be good against those Vendilion clicks, I'll tell you that much. So we were calling Jace Jose. No. It could be, right? Jose and my Sculptor. What is this? Abrade my AmuLIT? Sure. Not too worried about that. We're missing land drops already anyway. Joke's on you, opponent. We are missing land drops. Haha. I'd rather try to wait a little bit. Nope. So it's just like blue-red control. I said no. Jace, you say? Should I plus here? I should plus, right? Yeah, I should plus. Yeah, throw that one to the bottom. They don't have bolt, so they can't even kill this Jace. Can shuffle. Kriegasm. So I think my opponent is gonna counter bounce this Jace. Since they're gonna counter bounce, I think I want to shuffle this so we can reset Gemstone and one of the Summoner's Pacts, because I actually do like the Azusa a lot. So let's lead on Azusa. Play land, play this, bounce, and replay this. So I guess I'm just gonna bounce and draw. Sure. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So I think I have a Summoner's Pact on top, so I don't want to shuffle. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 mana. There's also a bounce line on top. Remand. Would have liked to have kept that bounce, but I think that we have to do this. My opponent's going to counter draw probably. Yep. Blue, blue, Jace. That's so many cryptics. I'm gonna try to get a Dryad into play here. They didn't put a cryptic on top. I wonder if they have Moon. Because if they have Moon, we just lose, right? Yeah, okay, so we just lose. Alright. They had Bloodman. That's just nothing too crazy there. I guess maybe they just have like a sideboard plan where they sideboard out their cleansing wildfires. It's kind of weird. Sexy man in the trophy leaderboard. Emayashi? Mateus? Magical Hack 99? I don't know who you're talking about. Antoine's also pretty good. Oh, it's two Ganaxus. Okay, gotcha, Jose. Gotcha. Oh, man. Bakel Jeff Frankie. Yeah, this is the matchup that I'm very scared of. I think that we are super underdogs in this matchup. This hand is nuts, though. I like it a lot. So... I think I'm gonna bottom the breeding pool. I do like having access to the natural Valakut. I could take damage. I kind of do like the blue source though. Nah, let's just ship the blue source. That's fine. Polluted Delta. So let's play around Stubborn Denial, shall we? It's possible that it's just red-black, but like the Delta got me, I guess. But next turn we can safely play around. Ah! Wild. I just had the read. Playing Grixis. Cute. My opponent's new to playing the card. AmuLIT of Vigor, I guess. Grant with the raid. Thank you so much. Grant, how's it going? Welcome everybody from Grant's stream. We are playing some spicy AmuLIT over here. We're playing some spicy AmuLIT. Having a good time. Notification sounds aren't working. That should be better now. Sweet. Thanks for the heads up, by the way. So this is just like Grixis control with Lurrus. So I'm just gonna play the Ghost Quarter here and just double dry it. Wow, that's greedy. Also, this Snapcaster has nothing to get back. I don't think that was the turn to do that. Remand resolves. They're not gonna be able to cast that Lurrus for a while. Or if they do, I'm gonna have a field day. If they do cast the Lurrus, we're gonna have a good time. I have a feeling Jace will shine. Yeah, though, to be fair, against this kind of deck, most cards in our deck shine. Alright, my opponent's going for Lurrus. So we're just gonna attempt to kill this. Just like that, it dies. Okay. So let's follow the blue mana. Another blue mana. And a green mana. Let's play another Dryad. Three Friars with a tier 1 sub. Thank you for the 6 months of continued support. Thank you so much, Three Friars. Appreciate it. Opponent's just gonna get Valakatted out of the game. Unless they have some form of... Wrath effect. My opponent keeps taking damage with an AmuLIT in play. So we're gonna get back Lurrus. It's fine. I've been the explorer there because we already got our extra land drops here, so. So my opponent's gonna need to find an answer to this Dryad. Yeah, I mean, I don't think my opponent has ever had AmuLIT Vigor in play, ever. So, it's understandable. Now, knowing that I got a Cavern and find the remand there, that is not a good play. That is certainly not a good play. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's actually leave up the red mana here. Unless they have main Gust and main Decatur Gust. This is probably gonna look it up. Yep. Alright. Jace them out. That's what I'm planning on doing. Dispute. We definitely want Bog. Now the question is, do we want Ramunap? Their mana look like an absolute disaster. Maybe it's worth it. Like, this is the kind of deck that somehow they managed to sneak in a Field of Ruin. Cyborg Bog, yeah, I know. This sounds legit. What matchup is Ramunap solving? This is a list that only plays a single field, and I think that everybody can destroy fields in today's metagame. Pog. So now we can do the thing, chat. Oof. We'll be able to do the thing, chat. Dispute backup. No less. So I think what I want to do is I want to do this. Leave this up. And do this. And now we do this. And I think I plus the player on Bolt, but I'm gonna plus on myself because my opponent has a fetch land, so I'm just going to bottom anything that doesn't look like a Primeval Titan. Oh yeah, we're getting... This is the screenshot that we were looking for. This is the screenshot that we were looking for, chat. Right here. This is the screenshot that we were looking for. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. This is the screenshot we were looking for. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. There we go. Okay, what do we got here? Playing against the Lurrus deck. So this is a turn 4 Titan assist. Yeah, that's cool. Turn 5 Titan, sorry. But I think the AmuLIT means that we have a ton of good draws. Sweet. That's one of the good draws. If I'm backed in versus Throne, it's for a Titan to win. I don't think there's time to set up Raminate right and go squatter. It actually happens for Freed Mania, particularly after you have already used your Go Squatter. I've done it multiple times. Our best draw is Azusa here. Hoping for no Thoughtseize. No Thoughtseize. Jeez. Ooh. Yeah, we are gonna need an Azusa off the top, or I don't think we're gonna be able to win. No, Azusa is better than Gracer, because it just puts more lands into play. And putting more lands into play is exactly what I need right here, because I need to make sure that my field triggers. Sure, that's actually good, yeah. So this means I get to Titan next turn, if I do get it next turn. Gemstone or Forest? Is there a reason for one or the other one? Let's go with Forest. So I might just die here. It's not much I can do about it. But I'm gonna get to trigger, get to zombies. 3 zombies actually. Not true, because I'm gonna have to Vesuva this. Yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. So I still need to draw a Dryad or something like that. We're not in good shape. And also they have a Thoughtseize, so we probably just lose. Cling to that? Oh, that's fine. That one's okay. It's not great, but it's better than the other alternative. So this is 11. So any trigger of Prowess, okay, yeah. That's exactly lethal, right? Yeah, we're not getting there regardless. Okay, so I feel very, very underprepared for this matchup. Unfortunately. We just don't really have that many tools in this list. I don't think this is a Jace matchup. Maybe no. I think I'm fine with the Gustos. I was thinking maybe I'm overdoing it, but I don't think so. We could shave one of the breeding pools. Maybe one Azusa? No, I like Explore better than Azusa. Against discard spells decks, that's where Explore is at its best. I never cut Explore against discard spell decks. This is a fine hand. Would love to have access to something like, again, an Azusa or something like Castle Garenbrig would also be great. Did you hear about Newton's new tech for Reclaimer Elves? Is that a Golgari Rot farm? Yeah. I don't think... I don't see the point, like, to play around Wasteland, I guess. I guess that's the idea. Interesting that they would waste a trigger there. So they know about this gemstone. Can we please not have a triple 1-drop draw opponent? Just this one time. Just this one time. There's the Thoughtseize. That's fine, this doesn't bother me too much. They're probably gonna take the Titan. They might take the Summoner's Pact if they... No, I think just taking the Titan is correct. Alright, that's bad for us. On the plus side, they do not have a lot of pressure. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play the Turn Timber to protect it from discard. And then I'm going to play the Field of the Grazer. If they have K-Command, we are fucked, is the word? Is that the word? I think that's the word. But we have 6 game-winning top decks, 2 pretty good top decks, and Azusa means that I get to Turn Timber. Yes, I will block. Easy. For a single black/red mana, there's nothing that they can do, so we're just gonna Valakut Battlements here. And I think on the attack, we're just gonna Radiant Fountain. And Tolaria West. Yeah. Everyone seems to have a golden kappa. That's crazy. I was earlier today in Spike's stream and my kappas were not golden, which makes me very sad. Wait, what? They shocked? Okay. What do you got, opponent? Bold Face. Okay. So now Scourge is a 4/4. Yeah, don't be sequenced. So they're just gonna give double strike. They're just gonna TBR the Scourge, and now they're actually dead on board. Cool. Forget about that guy, huh? Alright, sweet. Seems okay to me. I don't think I want Jace in this matchup. Yeah, I just don't think I want Jace. I kind of want a Susa though, particularly on the draw. We're gonna do this on the draw. Just because Asusa ramps harder. Steve Fox with the Prime sub for 9 months. Welcome to the Primetime Stronghold, Steve. Ship diet, this one down to 6. And this one's pretty okay. I think I'm gonna bottom the Vestige. Boomer is a word boomers use. Boomer. Anytime I make a mistake in English, I use the excuse of not being a native speaker. Always works like a charm. Yeah, that's my trick too. ESL has gotten me out of plenty of trouble. Is this my own list? No, I copied this from Jose. Jose likes the memes. Look at me, a professional, bottoming a land, knowing I was going to draw another one. Just don't discard spell me, opponent. And don't like play a bunch of 1-drops either. If they play turn to Scourge, can we please top deck the Natty Fountain? That would be awesome. Can we please get the Natty Fountain? I'm definitely going to be playing around the Cleansing Wildfires. Does the opponent play anything else in their deck than discard and 1-drops? Yes, Scourge of the Skyclaves to kill us very quickly. What is the reason behind playing Jace? Because Jace the Mask Sculptor is better than all. That is the reason. There's the Sky... okay, Radiant Fountain. Damn it, I thought I screamed loud enough. Guess I didn't. So we're probably going to be one turn too short here. If my opponent has a discard spell, we just lose, unless we top deck exactly as Susa. No discard spell. All right, so I guess they have another TBR. That's one of their cards in hand. No bolt or push is a good sign, but we're just dead to the second TBR, which I'm pretty sure my opponent has. Yep. Feels bad, man. But this is what I was saying. Like this deck cannot be the shadow deck unless you have like an incredible hand. If you have an incredible hand, it's fine. Like you can probably beat it, but that's just because AmuLIT. When AmuLIT has an incredible hand, it just can beat everything. But under normal circumstances, that matchup is probably unwinnable for us. But that is by design. That is by design. We just don't have tools, right? We just all of this is bad against that deck. This is bad. This is bad. And there's like we cannot do anything. Like 2 explosives are not gonna cut it. 2 silly engineered explosives, not gonna cut it. I have yet to face it, so I will agree. Yeah, of course. That is like the secret, right? When you're playing a meme list like this one, you just have to make sure that you don't get paired against your unwinnable matchups, and you're gonna be fine. You might even 5-0 a couple of times. Right, Jose? You might even 5-0. Just don't get paired against Blood Moon. Just don't get paired against the red-black shadow deck. And this list is awesome. Sure. It's a bit of a sketchy hand, but what about Anger for red-black? We're already trying too hard to splash blue, so splashing red is splashing red on top of that is not easy. Also, what the hell are we playing against? Is this restore balance? There's no way this is Storm, right? No. Oh, like some silly Delver nonsense? It has to be that, right? Who plays Dark Slick Shores? Okay, so it probably is a Delver deck. Maybe I should have played Breeding Pool there to play around my AmuLIT getting destroyed. Which I guess is what's gonna happen now. Okay. That's a pretty bad call against command, actually. I got paired against Grixis control twice in the same league. What is going on today? Pyromancer's Ascension. Holy shit. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say here. We're in danger? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that mana. Look at that mana. I think we probably have to play our Cryptic or Archmage's Charm or any of that nonsensical cards. Nonsensical. I guess we would even get got by Remand here. Just gonna try to... Shark Typhoon? Yeah. Oh no, they're just flashing back, Cling to Dust. That's fine. What about Thoughtseize? I'm not gonna play around Thoughtseize from a control deck, I don't think. I think this is the turn to jam, but we do get got really badly by... We do get got really badly by Remand, Mana Leak, etc. Archmage's Charm even. Everybody's playing Remand now. It's pretty crazy to me. For some reason I want to play Cheerios again in Modern. Why would you ever want to do that to yourself? How do I queue into Grixis twice in the league and neither I should? I have no idea, Freedmania. I just don't know. I have no idea which war we're living in. You can't have Thoughtseize. You just can't. You just cannot have Thoughtseize. Okay, Cling to Dust. Alright, so that's active now. At this point, I think I'm just gonna jam again. Because these is gonna bury us otherwise, so... So if they have Mana Leak or Remand or whatever, we are just dead. Snapcaster Remand, okay. Oh. Poggers. Choose your colors. We're gonna get Cryptic here. Lol. We're gonna lose to Pyromancer's Ascension. We're totally gonna lose to Pyromancer Ascension in 2020. Opponents living their best life. Yep. Opponents having a good time over there. I respect that. I want to see art like Phoenix. I think we might just be dead right here. And not having access to main deck Bog is probably going to be a game-losing proposition, unfortunately for us. Better enjoy it while it lasts. Yeah, I mean that's what those decks do, right? Just gonna... Unfortunately, we don't have that many options. Can we draw a cavern off the top? Nope, just another blank. That's okay. Just another blank. Maybe they ran out of remands? Maybe. Oh, this is sick. So they can remand their own copy of Opt. So they got a free Opt out of the deal. That is sick. That's just too much value. That's just too good. Too good of a line. I'm going to give it to opponent. They have done it. They have successfully done it. Do I even want Jaces here? I don't like Jaces. I actively dislike Jaces in this matchup, I think. Nah. Okay. So Explorer would be fine here. Let's do this. If they have the thing that destroys my land, it's probably okay. Oh yeah, classic one lander with a couple of cantrips. You're gonna have to play the Snow Forest here, because if my opponent spends their turn to deal with the Dryad, we can just Titan them. Milto paid the challenge, shouldn't be playing one sideboard for them again. Interesting that they kept push. You don't want to tap out, opponent? Oh, I tapped wrong. Why did I do that? Why did I tap like that? That's like the worst way to tap. Drowning the lock. Well, that actually worked out. That actually worked out, and my opponent wasted a Drown the Lock in an Azusa that was completely worthless. Can't complain too much about that. Clearly, I tapped wrong on purpose to not represent what I might have, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Surgical? Cling their own card. Okay. Yeah, I guess I should I play that? Yeah, in case my Azusa dies. In case my Azusa dies, we can start getting value from field. And if it doesn't die, then sweet, that's great. Am I in a friendly league? I am in the only one that they allow me to play in. Baby Ken. There's only one type of league. I do miss comp leagues. Comp leagues were freaking sweet. Bounce Land would be great. Second Titan. Ah, I misclicked. All right. Feels bad, man. Oh, it's a joke because I'm playing against piles? Yeah, I know. It kind of is what it is. I do miss the comp leagues. Did they get rid of complex? Yeah, a while ago. They bottomed the K command. It's interesting. Does it make sense now? Probably gonna get remanded, gusted, something. Cryptic would be the worst. But they have also access to drown, which just gonna cantrip into the drown, or just cryptic draw. Okay. Okay, so we know about the drown in their hand. Ugh. We do have one engineered explosives. God damn it. They're gonna be able to cling something. 3, 4, 5. Take a counter off this. Wall of Foeman's broken. And when they bounce their Snapcaster, it's gonna be so much value. Wait, they could have K commanded me and they didn't? They could have K commanded me and they didn't. That is very weird. I don't think we can win here. Unfortunately. Like, lands would have been great. Because like, we have this field here and we just cannot trigger it. We know about the drown, but Jukubog would be good. Ah. Let me just pass again. We need to play it for know thy enemy. Yeah, about that. One thing that I would kind of like though is to brew, like back in the day I brewed 2 different decks. One was a Lurrus Thopter's Word deck, control deck with artifacts and stuff, and the other one was a straight up Lurrus control deck. And I did enjoy that kind of deck a lot. So I was considering kind of experimenting with this again for one of us, for one of our so we're gonna get drowned and locked here. one of our Bruce Day. So we're gonna basically do the same, make the same play again, I think. It's a lot of mana. Through the breach, right? Breach Emrakul. Yeah, I'm definitely trading here. They do have Snapcaster, you know. They just have Snapcaster, Gust, and then they drown in the lock, so we are actually just dead here. Man, I just cannot win a match for my life. Jeez. It's funny how I played 12 leagues in a row where I went 4-1 or 1-3-2. So I played 12 leagues in a row, 11 of them were 12-1 and one of them was a 3-2. And now I have been going 2-3 in literally every single league that I've played. I went 2-3 with all of the Death and Taxes lists, and now we're at best going 2-3 with this list. Jose cursed me, yeah. And I love it how we're playing against meme decks with our meme deck, but we're just getting out memed so hard, like it's not even close. So we're playing against Mono Red Obosh. Yeah, we can never win with this hand. This one we might be able to win with. Oh, they have Mingde Blood Moons though, so I guess not really. Gonna lead on turn Timber. Swift Spear. Okay. Not bad, but not good either. But out of all the bad draws that we could have, this is almost excusable, you know? I think that we're gonna be... I think my opponent knows that I play AmuLIT and they just mulligan to Blood Moon. Yep, just gonna get mooned here. Yep. I could continue playing this game, but I'm not winning. Okay, so we want those, we want these, and we want these and these. Stasis are bad, Gracer is good. Bog we don't really care for, this can go. Not catching a break today, huh? Not catching a break. Keep this. We're covered from Blood Moon in multiple ways. We just need to draw lands. I'm so frustrated with the 2-3s. It happens every now and then, right? Like I've been actually hitting some pretty good variants, so I'm just hitting some bad variants for a change. It's not something to like be upset or anything. Awesome. That is perfect. I'm gonna take this damage. They can light up the stage again here, maybe, but this, I'm just gonna save this as a to pitch to force. Nah. They put the pillage on top, so well, that should be game, right? We already have a second blue in play. With my opponent pillaging here, it's very unlikely that I lose. But I guess I might as well play around it. So we can't get field tokens, so I guess this is my line. Now they can pillage me if they want. Sure. Also wrong land to pillage. Now we get field plus radiant fountain. I think my opponent might have gone a little bit, what's the word? When you kind of tunnel vision into doing something and then you don't really reassess afterwards. Again, I'm saving this Azusa to pitch to force. I know that I could have played Azusa there and like gone in with Zombos and stuff. Flame Slash. And this is gonna be a concession. Yeah, I think we just keep this the same. Is it a bad matchup for you? Yeah, this particular version of Prowess is very bad for us. They play like 4 Blood Moon effects and pillages. So usually what they do is they don't play the aggro game against you. They just play the Blood Moon game with like a little bit of the aggro game sprinkled in there. Yeah, we'll probably have to ship this. This is better. Bottom in Azusa. I'm definitely blocking here. We basically time walk their light up the stage there. So we do this. We fetch for a basic forest. And we AmuLIT. And we play this, but we don't fetch. And if we draw a Titan, we can actually cast it next turn. Unless they Blood Moon us, of course. But this way we protect the castle from the... which is the irreplaceable land. We protect the castle from a pillage. Oh, they just pillage an amulet. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna name Giant here. Blood Moon here. So we're gonna fetch for basic. They can bolt me here, but I mean, yeah, Lava Dart is the worst case scenario. Just go with a Rex Sage. Sets up a Titan in 2 turns. Another Blood Moon. Oh, that's the wrong one to pillage opponent. Oh, it is the wrong one to pillage. So if I block here... Yeah, I think we take it. Alright, so Titan off the top. Of course. Of course. Of course. Yeah. God damn it. It's those kind of decks that make you want to try, yeah. I mean, we have to crack now. And we get to force on end step. So if we top deck a Titan exactly on this turn, we have a shot. But it needs to be this turn. I don't think we get another shot. Yeah, particularly with the Obosh now becoming part of the problem. So it needs to be now. I need to see a Primeval Titan off the top, or we're going to concede. Oh yeah, this is actually lethal. Yeah, because they just cast the Obosh and we just cannot do anything. Okay, this was brutal. This was brutal. Jose, you got me. I beat the bullet. And this list is awful. They had Lava Dart, yeah. So if I gust the Obosh, they kill me. And if I gust one of their dudes, then the Obosh the other one still kills me. Yeah, so this list is terrible. Never play this list. It's bad. Don't do it. I'm gonna play an actual reasonable list here instead. Seems better. So I'm gonna play an actual reasonable list instead for the second league. I could play another one for the memes. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one up to Twitch chat. We can play like a reasonable list, or we can play another meme list. So we're gonna leave it up to chat. But as we wait, thank you for watching on YouTube. Hope you enjoyed me getting completely destroyed every single matchup, regardless of whether my opponent's deck was good or terrible. And I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.